All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're tackling Dubai. And not just any Dubai. Dubai in the summer, which, as you can imagine,
Yes.
gets a little toasty. But hey, that's part of the adventure, right? We're all about experiencing the world, but we also want to make sure we're doing it safely. And speaking of safety, one of the things that comes up a lot with Dubai, especially in the summer, is UV exposure.
Oh,
So we even got a listener note about safe UV levels.
smart thinking. Dubai summers are no joke. I mean,
Right.
we're talking intense. If you're not careful, you can really get caught out. So yeah, UV awareness, super important. Gotta have fun, but gotta be safe too,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's break it down. When we talk about UV index, what exactly are we talking about?
Okay, so the UV index, think of it like a
Okay.
gauge for how strong the sun's radiation is at a particular time and place.
Okay.
Higher the number, the stronger the radiation, and the quicker you'll get a sunburn.
And Dubai, I mean, it's basically desert central.
Desert central, practically the same latitude as the Sahara.
Wow.
Which, by the way, it's one of the highest UV index spots globally.
Right.
Even compared to some other deserts.
Wow.
It's intense.
Okay. So I'm already getting the message. Sun safety
Yes.
is not optional in Dubai.
not optional.
But when we talk about like safe levels, is there a magic number? Like, is there something that everyone can look at and say, okay, I'm good below this, I'm not good above this?
I wish it were that simple.
Okay.
It really depends on a bunch of personal factors.
Okay.
Your skin type is a big one.
Okay.
Ever notice how some people tan easily while others, like myself, burn just looking at the sun?
Yeah. I'm definitely more of a burn.
Right. It all comes down to melanin.
Okay.
It's a pigment that acts like natural sunscreen. Fair skin, less melanin, needs more protection.
So it's like a personal
Exactly.
sun tolerance rating.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you got time of day, midday obviously being the most intense.
Yeah.
Altitude, cloud cover, all those things play a role too.
So it's not just as simple as checking the UV index
It's not.
and you're good to go.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So let's say I'm picturing myself, I'm in Dubai. I want to see those incredible souks,
Oh, yeah.
like those markets. It's
Yeah.
like 2 p.m., peak sun,
Uh-oh.
probably not the best move.
Well, Dubai is actually pretty amazing with its shade structures.
Really?
A lot of the souks have these beautiful canopies or like walkways covered in fabric.
Oh, wow.
Some even have misting systems.
That's amazing.
Yeah, to cool things down. It's definitely worth seeking out those shady spots, especially during peak hours.
Okay, that's a relief. See, I love these deep dives, always learning new stuff. So besides shade, what are our go-tos for staying safe in the sun in Dubai?
Okay, well, the basics are still your best friend.
Okay.
Sunscreen, hat, sunglasses.
The whole 9 yards.
The whole 9 yards. And listen, when I say sunscreen, I'm not talking just any sunscreen.
Right.
You want broad spectrum protection, high SPF, and don't forget to reapply, especially after swimming or sweating.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Oh.
Yeah, I spent a whole day at Jumeirah Beach without reapplying sunscreen. Oh, it was not pretty.
Not pretty.
I am religious about sunscreen now.
Good.
It's like ingrained in my brain.
Much better safe than sorry, right?
Absolutely.
And speaking of sorry, did you know Dubai actually has some pretty unique aloe vera products?
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a traditional remedy for sunburn, and they've incorporated it into lotions and even drinks. It's pretty fascinating.
Wow. See, this is the kind of stuff I would never find just like browsing
Right.
travel blogs or whatever. Okay, so we've covered the being safe part. But what about the people who are like, no, a little sun is good for you?
That's a great point.
Like, I hear that a lot.
You're absolutely right. Sunlight does help our bodies produce vitamin D, which is essential.
Yeah.
But in a place like Dubai, it's really easy to get way more sun than you need.
Right.
And then the risks start to outweigh the benefits. It's all about balance.
Okay, so for those of us ready to pack our bags and our sunscreen, where can we find reliable UV forecasts specifically for Dubai?
Local weather apps are going to be your best bet. They usually include the UV index in their daily forecasts.
Perfect.
And for general safety tips, you can't go wrong with the World Health Organization website.
Okay, perfect. So notes taken, sunscreen packed,
Yes.
ready to explore Dubai without, turning into a lobster. Any final words of wisdom
Oh, yes.
before we wrap up?
Don't forget about hydration. That intense heat, it means you need to drink way more water than you think.
Yeah.
Imagine yourself walking around those outdoor markets under the sun, probably doing some shopping.
Yeah.
It's easy to get dehydrated without realizing it. So pack a reusable water bottle and sip Sip, sip throughout the day.
Dubai, here we come, safely and sun-smart.
Whoa.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, and we'll see you next time for another fascinating topic.